This is Got Off Topic.
I'm Mike.
I'm Jason.
I'm Misha. We talk about everything from Disney movies
To blowjobs.
And everything in between. Hopefully we don't offend.
We probably will.
This is
Got Off Topic.
And we're back.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
She had to do that a little different this time.
Yeah.
I wanted to mix it up
Mixed
a little
up.
bit. This is going to be a special show
He
tonight.
altered his catchphrase.
Yeah, a little bit. The listeners have been asking for this show. You guys have been asking for this show. And more importantly, I have really been asking for this show.
We just had to wait for the right time, Mike.
We had to wait for the right time. Yeah, so you can't really do it
And
too
now
early.
it's here.
It's here.
Mike's birthday.
Yes.
43 years young?
Yeah.
43 years
Is there a
middle-aged?
happy
I don't know. I don't know what
Young and
the
old,
right
I don't
phrase
know.
for that. You look good for your age.
No.
There's going to be
Yeah, you do.
We're looking like a
Yeah,
fine
you do.
wine at some point.
Come
No,
on,
but
man. Yeah, you do.
Before we hit the record, I was just getting the shit about the gray in my hair.
It looks good. The salt and pepper look is definitely in right now.
Well,
I
if
think
makes
it looks great.
If it makes you feel better, I have way more gray hair in my beard than you have in your hair.
That's true.
My whole beard is like
Well,
white.
what's funny is, the gray knows no bounds.
It's true. I have 3 gray hairs. in my
So
head.
it just goes everywhere.
I have 3 gray hairs in my head, and they're really
twinsies.
long. Oh,
Well, your hair's longer than mine.
oh. I refuse to let anybody pull them. They always try to. and I'm
Really?
like, don't
Why?
touch it.
Why
Just
would
don't
you-
touch it.
Is that true? You pull one and like 2 or 3 come back?
That's the rumor.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Sorry,
an
guys.
interesting. No, you're...
This is not a topic. Let's get back to the
Okay.
meat
Well,
of this show.
since this is your birthday, I have one birthday
Happy birthday,
question.
Mike!
Happy birthday! Let's take
Thank
another
you.
cheers.
Let's-
Cheers! Cheers! Mike's
Cheers.
birthday.
Thank you.
I have one question for you.
Oh God.
If you could go back in time over the 43 years that you've lived,
Yep.
what would be one moment that you would change or alter
Ooh, dang.
to change your life?
That's a
Wait,
big
where's
one.
is there any one moment in your life you're like, fuck, if I could just change that?
There's a number of things I'd go back and alter, or at least maybe do a little differently. The biggest one that comes to the top of my head is I remember the day Whole Foods went public. And I was like, you know what? I think they're going to do pretty good. But I was like, I don't have any money in the bank to go buy any stock. I should have figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mom, can I
prob-
borrow
That's-
I should
Missed
have figured that out
opportunities.
because for those of you who don't know, Whole Foods started in Austin as a little, just a little bitty
Was it a mom
Tiny-
and pop?
tiny
organic kind
grocery
of
store.
shop downtown, and just kind of grew from there. And
What, were they at the original, the downtown location? That
Yeah.
was their original location.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it?
which then turned into Cheapo, which was a
The record store?
record store. Now
Oh,
it's
no. Cheapo's across the street.
no.
Cheapo was because Cheapo was across the street down the road and didn't it close recently? Like
It's been closed for a while.
5 years ago or something?
Maybe it's a Goodwill now. Either way, that's the location.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
But then they moved to
Sorry.
where
I'm just trying to think where the cheapos is at. I'm not.
It's
trying
not there
it's
anymore.
like 10th and Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Tenth.
That's where the original
Yeah.
Whole Food was.
Yeah.
And now they have that
Oh,
giant headquarters.
Well, that's why I said the place where Whole Foods.
Yeah, then they moved across the street where Book People is now.
Okay.
Right, where they-
yeah.
Then after that, they moved their headquarters on the corner of 6th and
Gotcha.
5th, whatever.
Gotcha.
It's the whole damn
6th and
block.
Lamar.
They got the whole block.
damn
Across from
block.
Waterloo
Plus
Records.
down
Down, up.
and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, now Amazon owns them, so who knows?
Okay.
That's probably one thing I'd go back and do different. I know that's probably what you didn't want to hear.
No. I'm proud of you. That was a very non-sexual answer. I was not
Oh.
expecting.
I'm just thinking if I had done that correctly, that the amount of sex that would have taken place after that would have probably been substantial.
That's true.
You'd be living right
Because chicks
downtown.
dig
Huh?
Ferraris.
So
Would you have a Ferrari?
I probably wouldn't have a Ferrari.
No.
What car would you have?
I would have an Aston Martin.
Oh yeah, those
That's exactly what I'd have. Yeah.
Those are nice.
I'd have a Prius.
What do they call that? Oh my god.
We were watching that movie earlier today.
What you?
The other guys, and they were like, "Hey, we
Oh,
found your
yeah,
Prius.
yeah.
We found it voting for Ralph Nader." It's just a vagina on wheels.
I've had cars with horrible gas mileage lately.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want a fucking Prius. I want my gas to last forever. Is what I want.
You should
I
get
can't
a
afford.
Geo Metro.
I cannot afford gas.
Get an old Geo Metro,
Yeah, 3 cylinders of Fury.
or a Daihatsu.
Is it a stick shift?
You can get it automatic, I think. It's like, I don't think they make it
Well,
anymore.
I don't
but,
mind stick shifts.
but I had a friend that had one, and he was like real. He didn't like being made fun of, but whenever he'd get a tank of gas, I'd be like, "Oh, fuck it, man, let's drive to Canada, man. We can make it in one tank." And he'd be all like, "Fuck you, man." I said, "Dude, you get good gas mileage."
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's the best part of a car.
To rant for later. I'll just bring that up.
Oh boy.
Later. I'll just think of that when you come back around to me. So Whole Foods.
That's the probably the main thing I'd do.
Yeah.
There's a number of other things I'd like to do, or maybe relive, or maybe do a little differently. But that would
start working out.
2 chicks at the same time.
Well, of course, maybe I'd follow through on some of those.
Yeah.
Some of those opportunities.
So one of them's ugly. Who cares?
Who cares?
I just look the other way the whole time. Come on, baby, go suck my toes. Just stay down there.
Are you into that?
No, I'm not into that. I'm just saying, like, it gets her out of the way. And you can still say, I was in a threesome. And your toes get clean.
That's real mean. Do they get clean?
Well, it depends on how hygienic she is. Or he, whatever.
Well, yeah.
Not judging.
Or he. Yeah.
Did you brush today? Yeah, all right, you can suck my toes.
That's gross.
Not into that?
No.
Like having your finger sucked?
That's weird to me as well.
Yeah. What if somebody just like kissed you right on the tip of your nose?
A kiss on the tip of the nose is different than getting an appendage sucked.
What if somebody just started sucking on the tip of your nose?
That would be weird.
Okay. That's okay. Fair enough. I guess that's just me.
Well, Niche, do you have any questions for me? Or a question? Or something you'd like to know?
Why do you drink Lone Star?
I drink Lone Star because it's Texas beer.
There are a lot of Texas beers. I'm
There are
drinking
now.
one.
And I drink those.
I'm pretty sure this
He's
is a
drinking
Texas
one.
beer.
I drink those as well. Now, Lone Star is owned by, I think Pabst owns it now, who's owned by God knows who.
Milwaukee's best.
But anyway, I drink Lone Star.
This is made
But
by
I also
Oasis.
drink Shiner and other macro brews, if you will. Or if you
can't
watch the
do
commercials,
Shiner
the
anymore.
I can't either. Used to love
nano
beer.
brews.
Me too. Used to love it. Can't drink it anymore.
What is it?
Shiner.
No, Shiner's not bad.
I think because I drank so much of it for so long.
But we're pretty lucky in Austin. We
I think
have
I've
a
just
lot of variety.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I've just started having better beers, and so I can't. I used to also drink Zeigen Bock.
I used to
Ziegenbach's
love Zeigen
I can't
Bock.
drink it anymore either.
Oh, man, that's a good beer. Or
I used to
was.
drink it all the time too.
Yeah.
It's like the good version of like Miller Lite and Bud Light and stuff. It's like that same quality but better.
Yeah.
Ugh, can't drink it anymore.
Yeah. So
Man, are you disappointed in that?
No, it's okay. I like Ziegenbach too. Didn't we get that at one of your parties?
yeah.
Did you get a keg?
Whole keg of Ziegenbach.
I think we did get a keg of Ziegenbach once.
Have you ever done a keg stand?
Yes.
Have you really?
Yeah, I thought we did it at one of your parties. We've done a lot of stuff
I
at
don't
parties that
remember
either
my
you or I
fucking
won't
parties,
remember.
man. We fucking were so shit-faced at
I
those
think we
things.
did. I know we did the.
I was going to say, there's one thing that stands out to me about one of our
What
parties.
is it? The bong thing?
Oh, yeah. We did the
that.
beer bong. We did real bongs.
Well, yeah,
The weed
we
bong.
did all the bongs.
The weed bong?
The weed bong. The thing that stands out to me about my party was the 30th one, where we had the Jell-O shots.
Oh no!
And we did like so many Jell-O shots, and that was the one that Mike was passed out in my yard. And there was
Yes.
this older lady named Jane there, and she was like, "Yeah, she just kept feeding him Jell-O shots." I was like, "Jane, why did you keep feeding him Jell-O shots?" She's like, "He's so cute. I just couldn't say no to him. He just kept asking for it."
I don't recall that.
You don't recall that?
I don't recall that.
Were they vodka?
Yes, I believe vodka. Yeah.
Vodka.
I was so
I think I've had
trashed that
tequila once as well.
I
Those
couldn't
are
even
pretty-
stand up. I was
pretty
so
good.
trashed.
Yeah.
I was crawling through the garage.
Oh, that's
to
the
get
one
back
where you
in
crawled
bed.
around
so
the
we
side
crawled
of
through
the-
the,
yeah,
through the
that's-
back garage. And
I remember that
Through
story.
the garage, to the
Underinflated
utility
bed,
room,
yes.
through the cat litter,
That's right.
through the
I
house,
heard story.
to the front room with a half-ass blown up mattress.
And that is where
Oh, yeah.
Professor Plum killed him with a candlestick.
With the candlestick.
I was almost. Someone else almost had their way with me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Who?
There was this friend of mine, this gay buddy of mine, that I kept saying he. I was like, oh yeah, I got this buddy Mike.
Whatever,
this
you wish
buddy
it would've
Mike, he like works out. He's in really good shape. He's a good looking guy, and like he considered him his white whale because he kept missing him, and every time I'd miss him, he'd like take off and he'd show up. I was like, oh, you just missed Mike and stuff. At this party, he finally showed up late because fashionably late as the gays do. Like you know, Nisha.
I don't do that. Shut up early.
I was the late one tonight. What does that mean?
Yeah, well,
I
we'll
don't
find
know.
out
We'll see.
next podcast. So anyway, he came in he's like, and I was like, oh, Mike's here. And then he's like, oh, where is it? And he was passed out face down, so you couldn't see what he looked like. He had his arms up around his face, and he was all like,
I was in bad shape.
He's like, well, I was like, well, he's like, can I roll him over? I was like, no, I'm not going to take advantage of him. He's here. I was like, I just wanted you to know that he's a real person. I didn't make him up. He's like, oh, okay. And then he finally met you at the wedding.
Yes.
Oh. He was the one that did all the flowers.
Yeah.
Good, very nice
That was
guy.
the first time y'all met?
I guess so.
No. Speaking wise, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that was our history. I may have.
Yeah. He was also.
I may have gave him a hug or something.
Well, any other things you change in your life, Mike?
Do you wish you were anywhere else? Where would you if you
could move somewhere else?
Oh, if I could move somewhere else? I mean,
job wise.
I used to not think I would ever leave or want to leave Austin. Mm-hmm. I could see that now. Because Austin's not.
I feel the same way.
Not like it used to be.
It's so different now.
It's just crowded. Everybody moves here. It's expensive.
I feel like there's more Californians.
And it's not just Austin. It's where you used to be able to live outside of Austin.
Yeah.
It's expensive now, and it's crowded, and everybody, So, so I could see myself living somewhere else.
I'm okay.
I don't know where. I visited a number of places that I like that would, probably work. But,
like what? Are you like an East Coast or West Coast
No,
guy?
East Coast. No.
Why? Like a Kansas guy?
You know what? I've never visited, so I don't want to say.
You actually have
East Coast?
seasons in the East Coast.
I would say no.
It gets really cold, but I love the seasons and I love the history.
I
Everything is
wanna
so
visit.
old over there. It's so cool.
The reason I don't like the cold, but I can do like the East Coast because you ease into it. It's not like Texas where it's like 90 degrees and then the next day it's like 39 degrees.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what
2
gets
days
people
later
sick.
it's 88 degrees. Like it's like you have a summer and then you have a fall and then you have a winter and then you have a spring. You actually have
That
four
would be
seasons,
nice.
which you
Yeah.
don't have here.
We
It's
have
like either
summer.
hot as fuck or cold as shit.
Yeah, we have summer
And then like a day or two winter.
Yeah, a little bit of fall, winter,
the fall
and
/
a lot of
winter.
summer.
And our winter doesn't even really hit till like the end of February or early March.
Yeah. If we get
Like
any
people
freezes,
like people move here from California and in January like, oh, this is like hardly anything. I was like, no, it's not
wait.
winter yet. Just wait till the end of
Just
February.
wait. Yeah.
And then February comes around, you get ice storms and all kinds of shit.
Fucking nice. I wish I liked the West Coast more because the weather is so consistent.
Yeah.
But like California area, but I just
So
I don't.
expensive though.
It's so expensive, but in the scenery, I don't enjoy at all. If you go the Northwest, it gets really nice
yeah,
up
that's
in
where
Oregon,
I've
Washington.
been. I like the Northwest.
It's beautiful up there. California area, I don't think I could ever live there. And plus, I'm not an ocean person. I'd much rather be by a lake than an ocean any day of the week.
I'm not a big
I
fan
love
of
the ocean.
Not a big fan of the ocean either. I'd much rather take.
I've only been to one place in California, San Francisco, and I thought it was lovely.
It is lovely.
Like, but
Wouldn't wanna live
it's
there.
so expensive.
Oh God.
It's insane. Like me and Katie were on our honeymoon, and she had her little realtor app, and every time we'd walk by like a for sale sign, she'd like bust it out. It'd be like this little rinky dink little fucking thing, and it would be like $3 million.
stories, but also
yeah, like skinny and 3 stories.
The same width as this.
Yeah, this room basically.
Yeah,
and
this
it'd be
room.
like $3 million.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And we had a tour guide who took us to the Muir Woods. And we were asking him,
That's
he's like,
a nice place.
Does anybody have any questions for me? And we're like, yeah, how the hell do you afford to live here? He's like, dude, I have like 4 roommates.
Yeah.
We were lucky and found a rent control place.
The first time we stayed there, the first time I went, we couch surfed, and we stayed at a place that like seriously 8 people lived there. And they all had their own rooms, and apparently the room we were staying in, those roommates were supposed to be out of town for the weekend. That's why they let us stay in their place. Apparently, these people come back in the middle of the day while we're out and about, and they pack up all of their shit, and they leave a note for their roommates, and they're like, "We're out," and they just take off. And so the roommates, while we were there, because we had kind of, talked to them a little bit, we're friendly with them. When we come back that evening, they're like all stressed out because they're like, we don't know how we can afford rent now. And I was just like, oh, that was years ago, but it was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But
East Coast is much cheaper. The nicest area, I would say, if you're going to move over there, I'd probably do like Virginia, North Carolina.
I want to go to North Carolina. So
I can't move anywhere as long as we do this podcast, because I can't be
do it remotely.
take it on the road.
You can't replace us.
We could all move to North Carolina or Virginia.
We could do video. You could see, and it'd kind of be a similar.
No, it's not the same. I can't reach over and touch you.
You don't reach over and touch me anyway.
Well,
I'm so deprived during our podcast.
It's only our 9th podcast or 10th podcast. Like,
just give it time.
We're building up to it. He's reached to this halfway point because of the candy. We're going to take
mind,
the candy.
I've touched everything everyhere in this room.
If Mike drinks as much as he's planning on today, we'll see how that goes. You need another one?
Yeah.
Jason's got you.
Oh, thank you.
One more Lone Star for you, buddy. And then we got a gluten-free beer in here. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know. I'm going to pass on that.
What the fuck is that?
I don't even know
I
what
thought that if you need...
Oh, it's New Belgium.
I don't even know what that means.
Hello.
Gluten-free.
You probably
Don't
won't
you need
even...
gluten?
I need gluten.
Since when did you decide that gluten was bad?
You should try this. I bet it's good. When people started having biological reactions to it.
No, it's bullshit. When they started getting big and just decided to stop working out and all that bullshit. So, no.
Some people are actually intolerant.
No.
I have a question for you. When did you become so hateful?
It's been a
You're
slow
like that old crotchety white man. You're going to sit on your front porch on a rocking chair.
What's that Michael Douglas movie, Falling Down? Like, it's been a slow build, and then you asked the wrong question, you didn't serve him breakfast, and he went fucking crazy.
Yeah, he showed up a little too late.
Yeah. He asked the wrong question 10 seconds too late. And now he hates everything.
I just don't get the gluten thing.
You turned 43
because you're not gluten intolerant. And
yeah,
because you're...
That's only been... How long have they known about that shit? In the last 5-10 years?
Everything comes with time. How long have they known about a lot of diseases?
Fine back in the day.
Did
we
they
were probably taking straight gluten.
Did they?
Like sands through the hourglass.
I don't know.
So are the days of our lives.
Yeah. All we are is... dust in the wind.
Oh, that's not shit. I was like,
come on.
I knew that one.
I'm quoting Bill and Ted here. Not even
Hey, if you remember a previous podcast, y'all going to
be
be dust in the wind. I ain't getting cremated.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be worm food.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. You could smoke me.
Except you got to figure out a way not to burn Niche. She's going to have to be cremated some other way because you don't like the fire aspect.
No, I mean, I'll be dead. It doesn't matter.
I guess, yeah. Well, you still honor your wishes that you don't like fire.
It scares. I mean, I like fire.
Maybe acid.
If it's safe. I love bonfires and shit.
I
And
like
stove fires. They cook me food. They're pretty nice.
Just not gluten. Right?
I'm not gluten.
Like, so you're okay. You're all right.
Fine. I'm just understanding is all, Mike.
I'm going to bring up a previous topic.
Okay.
We've had a number of times we brought up, is this cheating?
Okay.
Right? Is this cheating? Is
and
that
they've
cheating?
always been yes.
And
Yes.
when we have our special guest Katie on, she always says yes. So she's not here
So
today.
it's like 3-1, pretty much.
And actually a listener brought this up to me because they had not listened to the show, but I had told them about one of our topics, and they said, well, would this be cheating? Would, because you watch porn, you watch stuff online or on TV or whatever, do what you do. And so would Skyping be cheating? If somebody's on the other end, yes, you're interacting with them, but you're not doing anything, and it'd be just like watching pornographic material or something. Would that be cheating?
But
with Skype, you can talk to each other.
You can
interact.
You can
with
talk.
it's a live person.
It's
it
not
depends
like
on the
you're going on
context.
one of
But
those-
you're not touch. You're not.
It depends on the context. What are you talking about? There's also emotional cheating. That's a big thing as well.
Listen,
I don't think it depends. I think if you guys are jerking off while you're watching,
And
each other.
it's context. Yeah, if you're doing that shit, then yes, absolutely. If you're just sitting here having a conversation like
if
we
you go
are
on one of
over
those
Skype,
video sites where it's
Right.
like they're in a room and you're not paying to interact and you're watching them, you're just watching. I think that's different because you're basically just watching a live porn. Whereas if you're paying, I think that's cheating. Like if you're paying money to tell this person what to do and they're interacting with you.
now are there live rooms we can go to see?
Sure,
there's
you
one,
could Google
one
it.
right upstairs.
All right, this is going to be a good
There's a
podcast.
stormtrooper costume. It's a little freaky.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Hey, Katie. What? I'm trying to watch Supernatural. Yeah, keep talking, but keep being mean to me.
Oh, God.
That's what I like.
So cheating, it's cheating. We all agree.
I would say so.
I would say yes.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I guess so.
I
I want to say differently, but
Your wife might listen.
not that I've been in that opportunity to Skype somebody, or I don't even know how to Skype. But
I don't either.
I would say it
I don't
probably.
have Skype. I mean, I know how to do it.
Is
I used to be very fluent in Skype.
Yeah.
I have
Did
a lot
you ever?
of friends across the country, but no, nothing like that. No, anything that may or may have not happened over Skype, I was never in a relationship. But also, nothing crazy happened. Use your imaginations. Nothing crazy happened.
We could just pretend.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we should Skype.
I just felt like I wanted to make
we
y'all
should Skype the
question
show.
everything.
Can we Skype the show? Is that Facebook Live? Does Facebook Live replace Skype?
No,
Because Skype is interactive.
Skype,
You go both
can
ways,
only
right?
have a limited number of participants.
But
and
Facebook
it's like
Live,
8.
but you can't
or
talk
something
back to them on Facebook Live.
You can.
You just watch.
Yeah,
Right?
no, Facebook Live that has comments. People can comment, and you can read the comments, and you can respond to them.
Okay. Maybe we do that.
Once we build our followers. By the way, guys, tell your friends.
Yes, tell your
Talk to
friends.
your
Like
friends.
us on
Tell 'em.
Facebook and
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
/God Off Topic.
If you have any questions, hit us up on Facebook. Mike is very he likes to respond. He likes to communicate, and
I check it every
Interact
day.
with
Ever
our
since
followers.
Nisha set me up with an alias Facebook page, Bruce Jablonski.
let me rephrase. Jason and I are on there every day, so we'll hit you up. We'll
Here's
talk
a
about anything
shot
you
in
want
the
to talk
dark.
about.
If you happen to listen to this podcast, we've got for some reason 2 or 3 people that are subscribed to us, that download us, that live in Ireland, and it would be kind of cool to get a topic from another country or an idea or something like that. So if you're one of the guys or gals that are in Ireland and you listen to this, shoot us an email at godofftopic@gmail.com or like us at facebook.com/godofftopic, and then leave a comment under one of the things about something, a topic you'd like us to hear about. It'd be kind of cool to talk about a topic from another country.
I would that would be good. I'm curious. Do y'all do gluten? Do you
have gluten-free potatoes?
We're obviously up for talking about anything, so
Yeah.
you just let us
What's
know.
sex like over there?
I bet it's pretty much
is it any different?
Pale.
Is some things not taboo? Some things are. They're I don't know.
like in Texas.
Drunken,
You can only
pale,
have
Guinness sex.
what's that law in Texas? You can only own so many dildos, like 2.
Is that a law?
It is a law. I'm gonna have to look this up.
Oh,
There's a number.
Going to the Google.
There's a number of the
We
max number of dildos you're allowed to own in Texas.
Is sodomy still illegal in Texas too? I think.
I feel like everything's illegal in Texas.
Well, only on
That's why you got to
Sundays.
do it on the download, like Ted Cruz, and accidentally tweet your fucking porn link.
Only on Sundays before noon is it illegal.
Yes,
So
yes. That's the Lord's time.
6 dildos.
6 dildos? Oh, I'm still
Texas
under the
bans
wire.
the possession or promoting the use of more than 6 dildos. I think unless you're obviously like a store or you're using them for quote unquote educational purposes.
How the hell would you
wow,
use
so
more
some-
than 6 dildos? Like, how many orifices could you stick
what
them in?
if there's various sizes for various,
You got your,
various, okay, tonight we're gonna go with the black mamba, and the color just happens to be the color of the
the mamba.
the mamba. It could be a white mamba.
It says the law labels the sex toy as quote an obscene device end quote and declares it as a crime if someone possesses 6 or more obscene devices or identical or similar obscene articles is presumed to possess them with the intent to promote the same.
See, that's bullshit. You should be able to have what
These
you want.
conservative
This
assholes.
is Texas, man.
So, see, I don't think that's.
I don't care what
If somebody
you're
has
doing in
more
your
than that,
bedroom,
that's
get out of
fine.
mine,
There's
that's what I'm
various
saying.
shapes and sizes. Some of them vibrate. Some of them squirt. Some of them, light
of them
up. Some
squirt?
of them.
Mike, how many dildos do you own?
I'm just saying. I've
No. How many dildos do you own? This is
That's another
question. How many dildos do you own, Mike? You sure know a lot about
Answer.
dildos. Is your favorite the black mamba?
I own 8.
I'm calling the cops.
We're getting the law in here. We're getting Johnny Law. He's gonna come confiscate 2 of your dildos.
No, actually, I do not own any. But
I don't either.
I don't think that's right. If somebody wants to buy a dozen.
Do you own any
various-
sex toys right now,
No.
Jason?
I don't think. No, I don't think. I think we threw them away in the move.
Recently,
Yes.
yeah.
Can donate those?
But every time we come back from San Antonio,
You can donate those.
it's a write-off. Hey, here, I'd like to give you this
That's
TV
right
and these 6 dildos. That's all I could have.
Yes.
I didn't want to go to jail.
I'll drop the next 6
I'm
off
getting
on a
6
different
more,
day.
so I got to drop these off the
yeah, about to
Goodwill.
get 6 new
You
ones.
see the guy just putting them in his pocket. All right, I'm coming home to mama. It's like, I donated those. You sure did. I got a wife.
The Lysol wipe is good.
But every time we drive back from San Antonio, it's the adult megaplex.
Yeah, that's
like,
huge.
I was like, okay, exit now. She's like, why? She's like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm telling you, those people are super helpful in there.
There's one I'm curious about. You might be too, Jay. I'm curious about a fleshlight. I'm kind of
I
curious
received
about
one
that.
of those from my friend.
You told me, yeah,
Remember?
this, yeah.
I
You could have gifted it to Mike.
could have gifted
well,
it to Mike. Yes.
It really depends on what the condition it was in
yeah.
before it was regifted.
See, you wouldn't reuse the sex toy. Why would you try to drop them off at Goodwill or
point.
something? Donate them.
Yeah, but Goodwill people, they're not
It
normal
was-
people. They take all that stuff. I don't know. Do they?
They
take,
do. They take anything and then they'll recycle.
I mean, they're not
what
normal
they can't
people.
Use.
They just
They'll trash
they
what
take a
can't
lot of
use.
stuff.
They take pretty much anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I go to drop off all my electronics because I don't know how to get rid of them.
Right.
You still got a VHS though, right?
Oh yeah.
And you don't, but no Blu-ray.
No. I have a
VHS DVD.
VHS DVD
VHS
combo.
DVD. Okay. And you do or do not have Mulan.
I do not.
You know they're working on they're in Disney's live action slate because they don't have any original ideas anymore. In their live action slate,
Lion King's
Mulan
next, right?
is on the list
Oh, I'm so excited.
for a live action.
You're doing a
I
live version
love
of Lion
Mulan.
King too.
Yeah, I think it's next.
That's next.
The
I think it's
Daily
next.
Show today because they
John Oliver is gonna be
Oliver's
Zazu.
Did you see the Daily Show?
No, I didn't. I haven't watched it.
So he was announcing the cast. Oh, that's great! John Oliver's going to be Zazu. I'm really happy for him. You know, I don't know why they couldn't choose like another
African.
anchor that was actually been to South Africa and like been around these birds and stuff or whatever. And it's pretty funny.
Oh, Trevor Noah.
Yeah,
Your time will come, sir.
dude's hilarious, man. His stand up is amazing.
What should I drink next?
Surprised we haven't seen the Fireball
We don't have any.
making
Yeah,
a
Fireball.
appearance.
We have a
There's a
whiskey
pocket
and-
shot of
there's a
rum
pocket-
in there.
You want it?
No, it's probably
Second
going to make me
podcast?
sick. I'll take the IP.
I don't
Because I'm a bird drinker.
Well, you did drink my pumpkin ale.
It,
And that was a pretty stout one.
it was very stout. It was not. I would
First
not.
podcast throwback right there.
I would not
Yeah.
be able to drink a whole one of those.
Check out episode 1.
Good times.
Because I
And it just
All
keeps
right.
how
rolling
we've grown.
from there.
Oh, how we've grown.
Now that we're
That topic I brought up is just one I had heard from a listener. Well, I guess they're not a listener. They know of our topics, but they haven't listened to the show yet. But they have brought that particular topic up, so I just threw it out there.
What topic?
The topic about the Skyping.
Oh,
That's all I had. That's all I had for topics.
does your listener consider that cheating?
Um,
yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say she does not consider that cheating.
Really?
She also does not consider a hand job cheating.
she in a relationship?
No.
What does she look like? Is she attractive? Is this listener you?
Everyone, everyone that listens to our show is attractive. Okay, everyone that we all talk to and hang out with is attractive. So yes, is that right?
That's the correct answer. Well done, Mike.
All right, thank you.
I like your shirt.
But some people, her opinion on the hand job was that
It makes her more attractive.
People go to get massages all the time, and isn't that just maybe like
But-
an
Well,
extension of that?
please.
Yes, that's going above and beyond.
I
because
asked my wife if she knew of any places that gave happy endings for massages, and I'm not allowed to get a massage anymore. Which I don't really like massages anyway.
I would
I don't really
actually-
like strangers touching me.
Did she know the answer to that?
No, I don't think she did.
I would like to know the answer to that.
I know there was a place in Cedar Park that was busted, like a Massage Envy or something like that. One of those places that got busted for doing that stuff. And I was like, damn it. This was years ago, though. Yeah. So,
do you have a rant, Mike? Your birthday?
Are we going to end this
podcast rant?
30. Yeah.
Do I have a podcast rant? Let's see. No,
Nisha has one.
I covered. Let's start with you. You said you have one. Let's do it.
What am I ranting about? Titanic?
No.
Toro?
Oh, that was another rant. Yeah, 2 tonight.
So
I have multiple.
I brought up Mulan earlier about the if you still had you have a DVD and VHS player.
Mm-hmm. Did you get me Mulan for my birthday?
Did we ever? Do you have Mulan? You do not have Mulan
No.
in any format.
No.
Okay, so you need Mulan in.
I think it's on Netflix or Hulu or one of those. But
would you like some sort of hard copy?
Are you going to get me Mulan for your birthday?
I will get you Mulan just to get you Mulan.
Oh, that's sweet.
Would you? What format would
so
you like
sweet.
it? VHS may be a little hard to find. I could probably find it. You don't want Blu-ray.
No.
See, I have a hard time buying
Blu-ray.
anything that's not Blu-ray, but I'll do it.
I find Blu-rays to be expensive, so
They're really not
that
anymore.
expensive anymore.
I don't buy a lot of movies, so I guess it
Now
really
that they have
doesn't
the
matter.
4K out.
See, well, yeah. So no 4K Mulan, but you'll take a DVD.
That's my preferred. That's
DVD
my preferred.
Mulan.
DVD, yeah.
what you want.
Hell yeah, I would.
That's like $3 probably somewhere. Some big.
Yeah, I know.
They'll probably pay you to take it. Just take this DVD.
Just-
out, man.
just
And
please
nobody
take-
wants this.
Well, let's wait till after Black Friday. We'll see what I can find.
Take your time. I'm in no rush.
Yeah.
I told you, I do look for the Titanic soundtrack on.
We watched the end of Titanic today. It was
We did.
amazing. It stressed
She
me
was
out.
mesmerized, and we were
It
confident.
stressed
The whole
me
time we were
out.
talking about how stupid it was.
Oh, well, yeah.
And
This
yet she
movie
was
is
like,
so
I
stupid,
love this
but
movie
I
so
love
much.
it so much.
Yeah.
So much is wrong with it,
Like,
but
so
it
much at the
stresses me out.
ending.
Because that's one movie. I don't do this very often,
Let's go
but that's
step by
one
step
movie.
on where it started.
Well-
Like, the ship was upright.
No, that's not where we started. We
But-
started when it was already sinking, though. We
Right.
caught it
I mean,
late.
when did the rant start? Like, we were like, this is so dumb. Like, was it... Oh, first one was we were commenting how few people were on the boats.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's so
That's so stupid. There's way too much room on that boat.
So much over these fucking boats.
I was like, I think that's the
People
point of
are
the tragedy.
Selfish. People are selfish assholes.
And then the next one
You're in a
was,
disaster. Move over.
Move over, squeeze in.
God.
The next one was when the ship was upright. And all of a sudden, Jack, who's this?
Well, we were talking about ways to go though, like how we would you
Oh, yeah,
actually
yeah.
try to get
if
on
you
the
were
boat?
on the Titanic and it was sinking,
Would you
Yeah.
try to
And it was-
survive, or would you just?
or if you didn't think you were going to be able to get on a boat, would you wait to go down with the ship and freeze to death, or would you just like
Potentially
freeze to death, or would you just like fuck it, man? I'd just shoot yourself, try to find a gun. Or
No, I'd
something
hang
and
on
knock
to that
yourself
fucking
out.
boat as long as I could.
Yeah, see, I think I would. I would like to think I'd be the person, especially if I was a crew member, to help as many people as I could, but have a gun on me with one bullet. And as soon as it's like Jason said, you touch the water, you're like, ooh, that's
Stick your
cold.
toe in there. Oh hell no!
Oh, that's
It's fucking
cold.
freezing.
And then no. Like I'm not. I'm not.
Then you walk up to a pool like, oh nope, boom.
I'm not a survivor. I wish I was. I want to be that person, but I'm not. As soon as like freezing ass water touches me, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
fuck this.
I have no
Done.
tolerance for cold. I went to, when I was in Disney World
That just sounds
10
horrible.
or 15 years ago, I went to a Titanic exhibit they had
Yeah.
in Orlando. And
Yeah,
you
I did
walk
that.
in.
I went to one in
they
Dallas.
had
I did
one
it in Vegas. Yeah, it was
You walk
awesome.
in and there's this giant piece of fucking ice.
Yeah.
And it says put your hand on it to see how long you can hold your hand on the ice. And it was like the ice was 3 degrees warmer than the water. And I walked up to the thing and I was like, nope. I hate being
Nope.
cold. So that's why I was like, I touched the water and be like, nope, boom.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I would keep a bullet. I think I would try to keep a bullet.
Not that you could think clearly in these situations,
Right.
but I would think I'd want to like grab some before the ship's underwater, right? And well, probably even before it's upright. You know, you're when you can still walk around the ship, I'd be like, fuck, I'm grabbing a door or something. I'm just going to hang on to this sumbitch the whole time.
Just to float.
You have something to float on. You know?
What is Mike doing with that door?
What are you doing with that?
That was a fucking genius.
It's because you've seen the movie. If you hadn't seen the movie...
Well, I know. But
and the other thing we said, like, if you didn't have a gun... Like, grab 2 liquor bottles.
Yeah,
just chug them
fucking
down.
chug
Warm
the
your
liquor.
body.
Yeah, that would help.
And at least if you freeze it, you'd be so shit-faced you wouldn't realize.
Because when the boat goes upright and it's like this is the last part, it's going down. They're on the other, which is another rant. They're going. They climb on the other side of the rails, and the only guy beside them is a fucking drunkard, and he's got this tiny ass flask. I'm like, sir, you need more.
No, that was the priest. I thought.
No, that was the drunk guy.
Was he?
Yeah, he's the one that kept just like.
He was keeping himself warm.
Yeah, I'm like, you need more than that.
And then
sir.
it gets to the point where the characters are just stupid. Like Jack, who's like a guy that just lives in the streets and draws naked chicks.
Now, I'm just going to interject this for this spoiler alert. You know, by the way,
If you haven't
not
seen
seen
The ship goes down.
not seen Titanic
A lot of people
or
die.
know the history. We're sorry.
And you're
okay,
an
go ahead.
idiot.
I'm sorry.
You deserve to get the fucking movie spoiled if you don't know how it ends. So anyway, Jack is on the back of the fucking ship with Rose. Is that her name? Rose. And he's like, this
Jason.
penniless fucking artist. Okay, Rose, the ship is gonna suck us down.
Like, how do you know
You're like,
that?
how the hell do you know a
How
ship
do
is gonna
you
suck you
know
down?
that?
You have never been on a boat in your goddamn life. You fucking, this is just dumb. Like, he's some super genius. If he had survived, he would have invented a computer in 1912. And then, what was the next one? Oh, when they go to the door.
Of course the door.
They
It's
go to the door,
everybody's
she
rant.
climbs on, and he tries it. It tips, and they slide back.
Well,
and instead of
my
trying again, he says, "Fuck it, let me just hang on." To the edge
my
here."
rant's about this. It's a little bit different than everybody else's. Everybody's like, he could have gotten on, and mine is actually how it was done. I'm like, okay, so if you don't want this guy to get on, if you want to give him a reason to die in the movie, don't just be like, oh, the door's tipping over, I can't get on. No, actually show him get on the door and show the door sinking and be like, oh, this is pointless. Like, we're both still in the water. Make him get off. Give him a reason to not be on the door other than, oh, it's tipping a little bit. Like, fuck that. This is the dumbest situation.
Or how about this? You just met the love of your life 2 hours ago. Hey, honey, you're good. I'm gonna just try and swim and find something I can float
just
on
stay
instead
here.
of
I
sitting
know
here
where you are.
freezing from the waist down.
I know where you are. I will be back.
See? There goes my door.
I know, that's what I'm
Somebody's
saying.
would have held onto a
It's
door
like
the
you
whole
saw
time.
the movie.
So if you go on a cruise, just don't meet anyone that
Just
you can
carry a door
potentially
around.
Bring your
wherever
own.
you go.
Bring
Bring your
your
own
own door.
damn float and keep
What
it
is
in
this? It's my
Bring your-
door in case the ship sinks.
bring your own damn door.
Yeah, just bring a
Take
bunch
it to
of
the buffet.
floaties with you.
What's that? You don't know what's gonna happen? Hey, you don't know. This door is here for me.
Have you never seen Titanic?
Go look at my door.
That's a good rant.
Yeah. Was that yours? I feel like it became
I feel like it
ours.
was a mutual rant.
Her other rant was toll roads again.
Oh god,
She went back to the toll road rant again.
Oh boy.
It's like the whole trip back from HEB.
I hate toll roads.
Man. She's
See,
like,
because I actually took a couple of toll roads today, and I thoroughly enjoyed them.
Yeah, I would have never done that. I
because
would
of
have
the
made
time
y'all.
savings.
I would have made y'all wait. I'm like, I'll get there when I get there. Jason, I left the parking when we had lunch. I left the parking
That's
lot before him,
and I hit every light
and he hit every fucking light, and I showed up after him.
because I took the toll road just to get up to
Yep,
the exit.
and I'm like, no, I refuse.
I
to
saw
get
you at the
tolls.
light
Fuck
too, and I
that.
was like waving at you, and you're like looking at your phone. I was like,
Well,
"Dang."
that's what lights are good for.
Toll
so I
roads
can
are
check my
awesome.
phone and text a little bit. I'm like, okay, now I go.
Yeah.
No, I refuse to pay for tolls. No, no, I already paid for that shit.
If they actually
3 ways.
benefit me at the time, I'm good with paying it.
Yeah.
Screw it. I don't think they should have
I'll
toll
take 'em every
roads,
day.
but I'll pay for it. Sorry.
No. I do like the ease of it. When we lived way out east, I accidentally took it a couple times, and I was like, okay,
I get
this was nice. But then I say, like I told you how long it took me to get, and then you said how long it took you to get
Yeah.
home. It was just a few minutes difference. So like I'd rather save that $3, $3 a day, maybe. I don't know,
It's like $1.50.
a day.
Yeah.
So $1.50 a day, which adds up over an entire month.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Yeah, I mean, it's fair.
spend that. But I've never made any money in my entire life. This is how I have to think in order to
come on,
survive.
you're-
that's
you're
the
just
Just waiting
difference.
for this podcast
That's
to
the
take
difference.
off.
So
Wait for the podcast to take off.
Like I don't
Please
like to
like
pay
us
for
on
tolls.
Facebook and Instagram. And
we're gonna start a GoFundMe page soon.
I have other priorities for my money, and one is alcohol. I could have money for tolls if I didn't spend so much goddamn money on alcohol.
Well,
I'll
you
say
shouldn't be
that.
driving on toll roads or any roads if you have this much to drink.
I'm not.
I'm
currently sitting here.
I'm saying, if all you spend your money on is alcohol and you never have any money, you must have a lot.
Not
of
always
alcohol.
out and about. I buy alcohol at the store, go home, drink. Don't give me that look. Stop it.
I'm not going to say anything because I have to leave here too. So
Two of us are not fortunate enough to record this thing at our house.
Hey, I'll go to one of y'all's house if y'all want to do it and edit and everything. I'll be happy to drive to
now
one of y'all's
listen,
houses.
I'll
I
provide.
would still upload it to Dropbox and be like, Jason, when did you
I
edit
will
this?
provide a place to record. I'm not doing any kind of. Listen, we've discussed what my role is here and what everybody's role is here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to rant.
Okay.
What's your rant?
This is
my
Mike's
rant.
rant time.
It's a self rant about, and I think y'all agree with me. It's probably more y'all's rant, but I'm just going to bring it up because y'all probably just secretly don't say it. But it's something I feel like.
This could be anything.
I know. Could you be get more specific, Mike?
You know,
there's a lot.
when you listen to our various shows,
okay.
We've had 9 so far. Just when you listen to our shows, and we've always talked about doing a podcast on location, or we're doing it at a bar or a coffee house bar or a strip club was one of our more recent decisions.
That was one of your ideas.
Of my ideas, or someplace. And we always talk about doing that. Well, usually I'm the one tasked with trying to get that set up. And I haven't done it. So my rant, it's y'all's rant to me. Y'all can turn it on me. And I know I need to. I need to do.
Turning it on yourself,
I need to do
sir.
better at that. And I want to. Because I want to take this show
The
on.
irony is, the owner of the bar.
Well, I know that.
All you have to do is text him.
Well, here's the thing.
You can
too.
text him right now.
We need to make sure we have all of our equipment in order to be able to do that. Because if we had what we needed, we could do this anywhere. But as far as some of the more, like the strip club or some of the bars, we need to probably plan or get permission. More than likely. I need to make some phone calls on that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a proclamation right here.
So this isn't a rant. This is a pledge.
This is a pledge.
Speaking of things that
y'all's
Mike...
rant, but I'm doing a rebuttal here. It's going to happen.
A pre-rant rebuttal.
If y'all can provide the equipment, and I'll help in that department too, to get us on the road.
I will bring the microphones.
I will get us
microphones
on the road, so the listeners can visit us and be on the show. We can hand out some swag,
some koozies.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll finally get around to doing it.
We should get one of those fucking t-shirt guns.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Shooting it into the fucking audience. People are eating. They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
But it's just
That's a free shirt, sir.
Just rolled up shirt,
Just
landed
extra
in the
large.
fucking-
It landed in my salad, you asshole.
It's an extra large just for you.
I don't even know what we're doing on podcast. And we're
No,
laughing.
so speaking of things that Mike needs to do, did you set up the Tinder?
I have not. That's another thing. Okay, let's keep the rant going. Why not?
I was
do
really
need to
looking
set-
forward
but
to that Tinder, Mike.
In my defense,
I really
whilst
assumed it was a joke, but it would be
no,
hilarious.
that is not a joke. That needs to happen. Whilst we have taken some pictures of us, we need to better that and give me something to work with on Tinder, because we need all right swipes. Right? Is that right? That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all or
It's been
nothing.
a few
with us.
years for me, but I think
You get all 3 of us or none of us.
swipe left for good, and right for bad.
Left is no, right?
Right is yes. Okay, so we're looking for right.
I had to go through the muscle memory.
Looking for rights.
I'm just kidding.
I'm glad they didn't have Tinder back in our heyday. Can you imagine that?
Oh, God.
They had one as soon as I was single. I got right on that thing. Good times.
Yeah, but our heyday.
Oh, yeah.
Our
It
heyday.
wouldn't have worked out for me very well.
There was absolutely nothing in our heyday.
No.
There was nothing.
Just retail.
No, it's because
There was no Craigslist.
Just retail.
There was no. Well, yeah, just
there was no internet.
just
sir.
the turnover rate.
Jerk. I don't like you, Nisha. What is that there? A computer?
I can't help the fact that you are so old.
Hey, no. Well, yeah, but
Internet was new when I was in junior high, so
When did the internet come out?
was that like in that late 90s, kind
mid
of mid to late 90s?
is really
was like
when
the
it
early
took
90s.
And
off.
even then it was
Well,
dial-up,
when it came
so
out,
it was
but
pretty
when
much
it actually
shit.
It was dial-up in the
started.
early 90s.
Yeah.
Like
Took for
93
fucking
and
ever.
up.
for
Well,
anything to
dial-up
load.
was all the way through the 90s.
Oh, and then it switched to what? Broadband or whatever? What was it called?
Yeah. I just remember, because I let's see, my first year of high school was 01. I was 01 through 05 in high school. So, like, junior high very much was all dial-up at my house.
Oh my god. 01
Junior high.
Please talk about how young I am.
Oh no, you're young.
You're a young lass.
Oh, to be 30 again.
And less.
Oh, to be 30 again. Yeah.
Everything.
Do a lot of different stuff.
Everything's smooth. There's no gray.
hoping
You
so.
say there is.
I have
I don't
grays.
see any.
I
don't
have,
see
no,
any.
I will point them out to you.
Please.
They're long and they're wiry, which I don't mind
Well,
them.
gray hair is
mind
wiry.
them.
So, okay, here's a question. I know we already did our rants, but you're 30 now.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything different you wish you were doing with your life? And then I was going to say, if
This is
you
a
wish you were
whole-
doing any when you were 30, what would you change?
This is like a whole podcast worth of...
Okay. Stay tuned, folks. We'll
Stay
be back
tuned.
in about
Episode.
Well,
2
things
weeks.
that I wish I was doing differently.
Like, what would you? You're 30 now. Like, what would you change if you could change one thing about your life right now? What would you change?
Well, let's leave that as a tease for our next episode. Because
Well,
I have
mean,
things I can contribute to this. This is a good topic.
Okay, we can
well,
start this.
the first... Well,
we can just lop this whole thing off too and start it as the next topic.
Yeah. Well, the first thing that comes to mind, I feel like, is a lot of people.
Okay, well, if we're gonna leave it as a topic, let's just wait till the next podcast,
Is I would change my job.
or just keep going,
The-
or just keep going.
All right.
Do whatever
so,
you do, you Nisha, and I'll just sit here and wait and edit later.
so we can talk about that later.
and thank you for that.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for that. Although I just ranted that I need to do my part more. As far as getting us some venues, and I need to do
Yada yada yada.
because I recently listened to the episode about strippers,
yes,
and
titled, cocaine. We
le-
have cocaine.
yes, the cocaine episode, great episode. If you haven't listened to it or downloaded it,
That
please.
is Mike's favorite episode.
That is my favorite episode.
What's your favorite episode? Do you have a favorite?
Well, the thing about it is I don't actually know the names of all the episodes.
Oh,
So if you go through and you say, this is what we talked about in this episode and this is what we talked about, then I could probably say, oh yeah, that one made me laugh, and oh yeah, that one made me laugh.
I ain't even gotten time for that.
But the thing is I can't listen to an entire episode at once, so I have to.
Is
I
your
usually
ADD?
take
Not
that,
a long
that-
enough drive.
and also it's not a long.
Yeah.
It takes me 15 minutes to get where I'm going. But I also try to listen to a few other podcasts as well. So it's like I'll listen
that
to
is the
15 minutes
problem.
of this, and then I'll listen to another
That's
one, and
the
then I'll listen to
problem.
another one. I come back, and so it's a.
I don't think
cluster.
I don't think I've listened to one all the way through
After
in a
editing.
while because I
Yeah.
edit it and I might I'll edit it and I'll cut out all the noise or the empty spots to make it shorter, and then I'll
Right.
like if there's a section I think sucks, I'll go back and I'll take that whole section out, and then once I get it to a certain length, I'll just throw on the beginning and the ending, and then just
I might
Upload
recant
it.
my rant about not doing enough. I've listened to every episode in its entirety.
well I have
Well,
two
when that's-
Outbreaks.
Well, when that's the only work you're putting in, Jason's probably putting in the most work.
Oh, boy.
Your 1 hour of listening doesn't trump his how many hours of editing
boy.
and social media plus.
Now, we discussed what we all bring to the table. Remember? We've discussed this. Now, whilst I need to get
Please
some...
hold while both of these guys open a package of candy.
Wh-
That was
while I
loud.
need-
Today's podcast is brought to you by diabetes.
That was loud. You were both
While-
like crinkle, crinkle.
While I need to contribute some koozies, I'll give you that. Listen, I do listen to our show. In its entirety.
Usually the entire bag of M&M's.
Well, they're bite-sized, right? I mean, it's just a little bag.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, it's not
okay.
a full bag. It's a snack bag. Whatever that...
Keep
You
going.
must savor them.
No. There's a whole bucket right here. I don't have to savor shit.
Mike's nemesis just walked by.
Yes. We'll probably hear from her again soon, unfortunately.
It'll be a while.
Anyway.
That's
All right, well. Looks like I got some editing to do.
What are you talking about? This is a solid podcast right here.
Does anybody have anything else for this podcast? Or
No.
Well, thank y'all for the birthday
Something
wishes. I'm glad we could, bring it up on the show. I'm glad I made it another year.
we're all glad that you made it.
We're all lucky enough to make another year.
I don't think anybody here was praying for your death.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Please leave comments, birthday wishes below. I like to read those and it makes me feel better.
Mike likes the comments.
I do like the
He likes
comments.
to feel
Unfortunately, we don't get a lot
liked.
of them, but I do like them.
I would like to get some emails
Yeah.
from people that are not in Austin with topic ideas.
Yeah.
Or you can leave comments too, but
One thing, seriously, if you have anything to say about the podcast, don't say it to our faces. Put it on Facebook. We need a little bit of social media following.
yeah.
Give us a little review on Facebook or something.
Or iTunes.
Or
Yeah,
iTunes.
we
That
need
definitely would
reviews,
help us
yes.
a lot.
I was going to say, don't drive all the way here just
No,
to say
no,
something
no,
to our
no.
face.
They can't get reviews from Bruce Jablonski all the time. So we need reviews from listeners, please.
Yeah. Feel free to email
We
us.
had Samantha in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Was one.
Maybe a review from Ireland.
A
Like
review
you
from
mentioned
Ireland would be
earlier.
fun.
Maybe a stripper can review us. I don't know if she reviews.
There was a guy in Austin, I think his name was Beto or Beto or something like that. He left a comment. So that
Thank
was
you.
appreciated. Thank you, Beto or Beto,
One of those.
whatever your name is.
Whatever it
We will
is.
meet you
You
soon.
sound like a lovely gentleman.
Lovely fellow.
Lovely
We'll meet you
fellow.
soon when we're out on
Yeah,
out and about.
we should have one of our guests on the podcast that has left a comment. Maybe we'll have one of these people on here
In Austin.
in Austin.
Or buy your own fare. Plane
if you want to fly to Austin, that'd be great. No problem. We're not going to spend the whole weekend with you. We'll hang out with you for the podcast. Though. Maybe we'll grab a bite.
Yeah.
Or recommend a restaurant. One of those.
Like us on all the social medias.
Yeah, please like us.
Everything got off topic on all the social medias. You can find us.
Twitter now.
Twitter now. I got off topic 1.
Got off topic 1. It was already taken. You had to add a 1.
I guess. I don't know.
That's bullshit.
Really?
All right.
Yes. I mean, it just says @got off topic on the Twitter, I believe.
All right. Good chat.
Well, thank you.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy
you.
birthday, Mike. Let's do one more cheer.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Before we sign off. Cheers,
Might be
buddy.
our last cheers of his life.
Cheers.
The last cheer of his
Cheers.
year. All right.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.
See you.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Hopefully we didn't offend.
But we probably did. Follow us on Facebook.
And Instagram.
This was
Got Off Topic. Anal.
Blowjobs.
Oops.